Good morning. Good morning. Ayodele Ayetigbo, broadcasting and podcasting. Feruban, Freedom. Take that back. Feruban, Freedom Radio Network coming your way from our Liberty Studio, Liberty Road, Randallstown, before or after Windsor Mill, Baltimore County, Maryland, USA. I give thanks to God Almighty for having some kind of voice as at this morning to communicate an idea of mine from this studio to known and unknown human beings out there. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go to Facebook to read an article reproduced as a last night, which I'm trying to get across to print publications in Nigeria and some African countries. Do you know any African publications, newspaper publications, their email addresses, Africa in general and Nigeria in particular? The newspapers in Nigeria, Punch, The Guardian, Vanguard, Tribune, what have you, their email addresses, even The Nation, and this day, their email addresses. If you do, please email ayoayet@gmail.com. Repeat, ayoayet@gmail.com. Now let's go to where the article in question is, written under the U.S. African Voice, that FHF Today, the faction, Ayodele Ayetigbo, also rack of voodoo economists, updated, otherwise titled, Making Sense of Senselessness by Ayodele Ayetigbo. There are reasons why humans think as they do. Undoubtedly, this is political propaganda of saying so much, flogging everything and everyone without telling us how Nigeria will play out. This is written in response to an article published on Friends Helping Friends today. Whenever in doubt, don't. We are being obfuscated. Come up with your own theory to make personal sense of a political senselessness you are presented with. Above paragraph is like saying, whenever ambiguated, disambiguate your ambiguators. If tormented by your tormentors, convert the pens thrown at you to write new lyrics, telling them to go jump into Dukundosa, lake of hell fire. Nigeria wasn't amalgamated in 1914 to succeed. Nigeria was said to have been put together to keep bungling so that British slavery of exploiting the black race is kept ongoing, unabated. As long as the present status quo is what's on the ground, Nigeria will keep floundering for hundreds of years to come. This is not a cause. A some media should have its own editorial positions daily on any issues it sees fit. From social media perspectives, what's known as happening on the battleground of Location 419 is that serious politicking of highest bidders carrying the day is going on. Under these perfidious political gangsterisms, APC, a poly of the biggest looters assembly in the homeland of insecurity, a presidential aspirant must kick out 100 million to buy a form to get qualified to run a race who has a rack of voodoo economics. Definitely, poor masses have no chance of receiving any dividends of democracy that 23 years of return to civil politics has failed woefully to deliver to Nigeria's suffering masses. How will Nigeria play out in the next couple of months, if not couple of weeks? This year, 2023. Above question is the cross of global yin-yangs in Location 419 and Nigeria diaspora overseas. Has Nigeria ever worked for Nigerians, past and present? Answer to above question is not far-fetched, particularly to Nigeria's diasporas who have made the choice, like Andrews in patriotic jingles of the 80s, checking out of Nigeria. No one can ever live in two worlds at the same time. Quote, please let me have my briefcase to get the hell out of here on my way back to good old USA. End quote, said Tafawolaju Edgar Fo, an Oduan, Providence, Rhode Island resident, on his way back to good old USA, Providence in Rhode Island. Will the election even hold in 2023? Young Igbo and Yoruba fire eaters are saying the best option is for Location 419 of corruption to splinter into 3 or 6 republics, of which Oduduwa Republic is set to emerge from Nigerian Zooland. Thus, Oduduwa Republic, Back to the Future, Kumbaya, Agidigbo sound is sine qua non to election taking place this year, in couple of weeks time, or rather imaginative figment of evil manipulation of negative miracle industrialists hell-bent of keeping Niger land impoverished. It is self-evident to this author of 6 cyber books that making sense of a voodoo empire such as Nigeria is in itself crazy. One thing crazy about it is to expect the greatest looter amongst the gang of looters to possess greatest assets enough to buy location 419 from 6 family kebabs reportedly said to be owners of Nigeria who pull levers of power and governance to swing any which way they choose. The end. The faction. Ayodele Ayetigbo's media show. Thank you and God bless. You have anything to say yourself? Say. You don't have anything to say. Shut it up or shut it down. Thank you and God bless. Thank you so much for listening to my podcast. Thank you.